Leadership development.
Going into a leadership position, I think one of the things that's most important is to understand that there's always another point of view.
Give everyone the expectation that they can be leaders and give them that space to demonstrate leadership.
Focus on importance of receiving feedback from your peers, from your people, and giving feedback. Those would be the two important elements.
The one thing that I would really encourage other leaders to think about is who's next. It's not who's first to the table, or it's not about the one award that you win. It's around what's coming behind you and making sure that you've got the organization resilience built into your organization and around you that is going to continue on beyond you.
We challenge people to be leaders very, very early in their careers, and they really look forward to that opportunity, the challenge, and the ability to take risks and learn in a safe environment.
Every staff member at the Global Good Fund, myself included, goes through the same process that we ask our fellows to go through. That means we take a leadership assessment every year, we craft a personal leadership development plan, and we each have an executive coach who we work with for the entire year.
Mentorship and coaching.
If I could inspire leaders to implement one thing today, it would be mentorship, especially one-on-one mentorship. I think giving in the way of mentorship is a lot like giving any gift. Often you receive a lot more than you get, but the strategic impact is what's important. So we have to continue to look beyond the tactical impact of a lot of our investments today and look at mentorship as how we're going to succeed tomorrow.
At Share Our Strength, we see mentorship as a lasting relationship, and so it's really about developing that relationship, growing that, but then coaching and building something that could potentially last through someone's career, but also maybe even a lifetime.
The outcomes that we are able to achieve through an investment in continued learning and lifelong learning is an engaged staff, and an engaged staff means that we have the optimal patient and family experiences.
The best piece of advice that I ever received from a mentor or a coach was to think forward, to have a strategy and then go for it. Not to let things just fall into place, but to really go after it. And that came from Joe Robert.
We've invested in a general manager and training program, which basically managers have to go through a training process of 3 months before they're even put into a leadership program. It is our job to make sure we give them all the proper resources to make sure they can be successful in the organization.
The greatest impact that I've seen mentorship have at NAMI Northern Virginia is shown in the example of a young woman who was hospitalized for a mental health condition and feeling fairly hopeless. She was able to hear from one of our interim voice presenters who themselves had gone through our mentoring and training program. Today, that same young woman is now one of our star peer mentors. She's reaching hundreds of people in the community thanks to her experience.